Teacher Access Center Elementary 1st through 5th Teacher Guide. Accessing Teacher Access Center. Teachers will be able to access Teacher Access Center or TAC from work or home. To access TAC, go to tac.nisd.net or click on the icon in your NISD portal. If prompted, never save your password on any device. Saved passwords leave your gradebook unsecure, allowing anyone to make changes to your gradebook from your device. Click on your initials at the top right-hand corner. You will be able to access Cognos published reports, as well as TAC user guides. Click on the TAC user guides to be directed to Employee Connection. Log in to Employee Connection, and you will be directed to the Student Information Systems site. From here, you will find click sheets and videos, as well as comprehensive guides for report cards, progress reports, as well as teacher guides, troubleshooting videos. You can also email us at sis_support by clicking on the link. We highly recommend you scroll down to the bottom of the blue rectangle on the right-hand side and click Favorite this page. You will find it amongst your favorites in Employee Connection. To avoid issues with your TAC account, it is recommended to leave the View on the TAC homepage set to All Classes or My Classes. Settings. Click your initials at the top right-hand corner and select Settings from the menu. Under General, click to automatically open the student drawer when a student search returns only one student box. Under Appearance, select your preferred background. Under Attendance, leave set to List View. We do not use Photo View in NISD. Under Gradebook, Assignment Sort can be set to your preference. Click the Auto Save Upon Entry radio button. Choose if you want the gradebook to highlight failing grades. If so, check the box and assign a failing threshold. Note, this is not for pre-K and kinder teachers. Under Email, click to have emails sent through the email option copied to your email address. When finished, click the Home tab. Gradebook Navigation. Home screen navigation. In the center of the home screen, you will see the navigation bar. Below the navigation bar are 3 panes: My Classes, News, and Reports. In the My Classes pane, you will see Courses by period. The course has a description. Click to view the class roster. There are 2 attendance status icons. One that looks like a piece of paper with small check marks indicates that attendance has not been taken. Do not use this icon to take attendance. Doing so will mark all students as present. You should only mark students absent or tardy. Later in this tutorial, I will show you how. When this icon does have a large check mark on it, it means attendance has been taken. The chair icon goes to the attendance entry by list. Once open, if no one is absent or tardy, click Save. The icon that looks like a black book is the gradebook entry. Enter the gradebook for that course. The 2 green pieces of paper icon is a link for progress report information. The A+ is the report card information. Click on the building blocks to enter and view competencies. Click on this icon that looks like a minus sign to collapse the section. Note, Period 6 attendance is for office use only. Do not use. Student information. Student Details Drawer Demographics. The Student Details Drawer gives you access to demographic and academic information for the students that are either enrolled in any of your classes. The Student Details Drawer can be accessed from any hyperlinked student name. To view the student information, click the student's name. In Quick View, Primary Contact Information, Student Schedule, Missing Assignments will be displayed. Missing Assignments displays assignments that are past due and blank in the gradebook for the course you are viewing. Notes. Note, you may only enter 1 student note per date. Notes can be added, edited, and deleted. However, you cannot change the date after a note has been saved. They can be published to Home Access Center by clicking on the Published box or Stored for your own information. Click on the Contact tab. This tab contains student contact information, Guardian 1, Guardian 2, and any emergency contact information. Click on the Registration tab. This tab contains front office information as well as the home language. The next tab is shown as RC IPR TRN. This tab contains report card summary and interim progress report information. Click on Tests. This tab contains student entire standardized testing score history. Classwork. This tab contains grade information and details for all of the students' classes. Student Quick Search. Use a Student Quick Search tool to quickly change the selected student. You can select any student from the class list displayed in the scrollable drop-down field. You can also click the blue arrows to select the next student in the class or to select the previous student. Students available in Quick Search are only those that were on the list from which the student drawer was opened, or the course you clicked on. Student Alert section. Medical alerts contain information on medical conditions. These alerts are entered by the campus nurse. Personal alerts contain legal notes. These alerts are entered by the attendance secretary. Special education alerts contain spec ed designations and 504 information. These alerts are entered by the special education department. Any blank alerts are district-defined alerts and all other alerts. These alerts are entered by special programs or campus administration. Note: teachers can view student alerts in the student drawer detail and in the student roster. Entering attendance. From your home screen, there are two ways to access attendance. From the My Classes pane, click the chair icon for second period. From the Attendance tab, select List to display the attendance entry by list page. In the Entry by List screen, enter the attendance for that class. Mark students absent or tardy. Never mark a student present. Click Save. If all students are present in the class, click Save. Note: the attendance section will display the attendance markings made by the teacher and will display any changes made by the office. If a student's attendance is marked incorrectly, you can make the necessary corrections as follows. From the Attendance tab, click List to display the attendance entry by list page. The first period of classes will display by default. To change date, click the Change button. A pop-up window will appear with a list of dates. Use the drop-down arrow to select the appropriate date that needs changing. Note: users can only go back up to 3 class days to correct attendance. Make the correction to the attendance posting. The previous attendance mark will be removed. Attendance can be corrected by unchecking the incorrect mark and marking the correct one. For example, if absent was checked off, uncheck absent and check P for present, then click Save. A green confirmation box will appear at the top of the screen. Note: attendance changes made by attendance office will override the teacher attendance marks. For Attendance Detail view, go to Attendance on the menu and select Attendance Detail. View your class and make sure student attendance has been entered correctly. Repeat for each course. Note: elementary will only take attendance in second period. To print the attendance detail, on the right-hand side, click on the Run Attendance Detail report icon that looks like an Excel spreadsheet. Fill out the prompts, then click Run. The PDF version will automatically download to your computer. Click Close. Categories. Categories for elementary have been predefined by the district. Teachers have the option to use some or all of the predefined categories. Teachers can also define how many assignments can be dropped and how missing assignments will be treated. Note: categories must be set up before assignments are created. On the navigation bar, hover over the Gradebook tab and select Setup. Click the Categories tab. To change classes, click the Change button. A pop-up window will appear with a list of classes. Select the class you wish to change to, then click OK. To set up categories for this course, check the Calculate Average Using Total Points box to count all assignments equally without category weights. During the initial setup, a new category row will be open in edit mode automatically. If not, select the Create New Row icon. Select a category. Your choices are CDB, Daily Classwork, Projects, Quiz, and Test. For the Drop Lowest field, leave it at 0. For marking periods, do not click a checkbox. In the Exclude Missing field, select one of the two options from the drop-down menu. The first option is Exclude Missing Scores from the average, which is recommended. The next is Missing Scores count as 0 in the average. Click Save Submit icon. When saved, this section will say Default. Click the pencil icon on the default category. In the Drop Lowest field, leave at 0 or enter a number of assignments to drop. In the marking periods, check field E1. Click Save. The E1 category will now stand alone from the default. Continue this process until all 4 marking periods are broken out separately. This must be done for all categories in all classes. For example, if you only have a daily classwork and a test category, there will be 10 separate lines. The default category should always have the Drop Lowest field set to 0. Do not combine categories. Marking periods should not be combined or duplicated. It should not look like this. Copy the categories to any other classes with the same setup. To edit a category, under Actions, click the Edit Selected Row or the pencil icon. To copy categories from the Setup page at the top right-hand corner, click on the icon that looks like 2 pieces of paper. To change the course you are copying from, click the Change icon to display the class list. If all classes do not display, click the Show All box. In the Marking Periods field, choose the current marking period you are in. For example, if you are setting up for the first time in the beginning of the year, you will choose E1 or M1. In the Assignments and Categories field, click the drop-down arrow and click Selected. This allows you to choose the categories to copy. Note, when all is selected, all categories and assignments within the selected marking period will copy. This can cause major issues, so be sure to choose Selected. Click the Check All box at the top of the category column. If the course you are copying to does not have any category information, you can skip this box. However, if the course you are copying to already has categories set up, then you will need to check the Overwrite Existing Categories. Click Add Course to display Course Chooser. Select the course or courses you want to copy the categories to and click Add. This will add the course to the copy list. Ensure that you do not choose the course that you are copying from. Click Copy. The categories will be copied to the designated courses you have chosen. Assignments. The Assignments section will show assignments that have been created and synced in Schoology, the category assigned to it, if the assignment is extra credit, possible points earned, weight, if it can be dropped, and if it is published. When synced, scores will transfer to TAC. These instructions have been left in the guide in case you require them to create assignments in TAC. On the navigation bar, hover over the Gradebook tab and select Entry. You can also select the Gradebook icon in the course you want to add assignments for. To change classes, click the Change button. A pop-up window will appear with a list of classes. Click on the Add Assignment icon. Enter a title for the assignment. Enter a date assigned, which is optional. Enter a due date. The field is required to determine when scores should be included in the average. Select a category from the drop-down field. Enter the total possible points for the assignment, which is defaulted to 100. A grade may be entered above the point value for the assignments. Enter the weight for the assignment as 1. See page 16 for more details. We will also go over this more later in the tutorial. By default, the assignment is not extra credit. The Publish button is a full green oval by default. The assignment and corresponding grades will be published in HAP. Check cannot be dropped if you prefer. When checked, the assignment cannot be dropped in that category. Note, Drop Lowest settings are in the category Setup. Do not add attachments. Click Save. To create additional assignments, repeat steps 4 through 15. To edit an assignment, click on the assignment header, make edits, and click Save. Quick Entry for assignments. From the Gradebook entry screen, click the Add Assignment icon. On the Assignment Detail window, fill in the required items, title, due date, category, points, and weight if applicable. If you do not wish to copy the assignment to another class within the current marking period, click Save. To copy to another class, before clicking Save, click Copy. The Copy To window will open. Select all classes you wish to copy the assignment to. Click OK. Note: if you select the class you are building the assignment in, it will give you double the assignments in that class, so do not check the course you are in. The window will close. Click Save on the assignment detail window. Note: this feature only works in single view mode. Removing assignments. Before removing an assignment, all grades must be deleted. Mass Update allows you to clear all grades at once. Assignments should be deleted from Schoology and TAC. There are two ways to delete an assignment. From the Gradebook setup, click Assignments. Locate the assignment you want to delete and click on the trash can at the end of the row. On the Gradebook tab, select Entry. Find the assignment you wish to delete. Click on the assignment header, click Delete, then Yes. If withdrawn students have grades entered for an assignment, those grades would also have to be removed. Select the Show Hide Withdrawn Students icon and choose Group below Active Students. Scroll to the bottom and verify that all grades listed in red are deleted. Once they have been deleted, you may delete the assignment. Note: before removing a category, all assignments must be deleted. Extra credit options. There are two options when assigning extra credit. Total points. When creating an extra credit assignment using the total points option, the assignment counts like an extra assignment. The grade for this assignment will be calculated the same as all other grades. Total points earned or total possible points. Select the Cannot Be Dropped box. Average points. When creating an extra credit assignment using the average points option, the assignment counts as extra points on the student's average. The grade or total possible points for this assignment should be limited to a low number as it is directly added to the student's average. Select the Cannot Be Dropped box. Utilize weights in assignments. The Assignments tab in the Gradebook setup will show how assignments that have been created. Each assignment will list the category it is assigned to, if the assignment is extra credit, possible points earned, weight, if it can be dropped, and the Publish icon. Assignment weights are at the teacher's discretion. The most recommended weight for the assignments are 0, 1, or 2. The weight for an assignment should usually be entered as 1. However, other options are available to help you get the best use out of your gradebook. A weight of 1 will calculate the student's grade as a normal grade. It will count as one assignment. A weight of 0 will remove the assignment from the student's grade. It will not count as an assignment in the student's grade average calculation. This option is best for non-punitive assessments and evaluations. A weight of 2 will calculate the student's assignment grade as worth twice as much. It will count as 2 assignments towards a student grade. If you have a group project or important test that you would like to be valued as 2 assignments, you would use a weight of 2. Assignment weights will allow you to make adjustments to the way the grade is calculated within the specific category. Grades. The Grades section will display student names, information, warnings, averages, and grades for each assignment. If using Schoology, grades should be entered in Schoology and synced into TAC. At any time, if you update a grade in TAC, you can no longer update it using the sync feature in Schoology. We are in the grade entry screen. This is the navigation toolbar. This is the row header. Right-click on the header to show or hide columns. You can use this drop-down to filter. Click Change to change a class or marking period. These are the assignment headers. Click here to show or hide withdrawn students. Show withdrawn students in the roster. This will show withdrawn students in red italics in alphabetical order in the student roster. Show withdrawn students at the bottom of the roster will show withdrawn students in red italics at the bottom of the student roster. This icon shows score alerts or indicators, which include drop score, score exceeds assignment points, student was absent this day. This feature does not work in elementary gradebook. Scores with comments, scores with histories. This icon is the Add Assignment icon. You can complete the Add Assignment side pop-up, and Add Assignment icon is hidden in multi-view or in stacked mode. You can only see this in single mode. This is a page settings icon. If you add or remove columns, make sure you save current settings. Assignment header. The assignment header displays the assignment title, due date, and its maximum point value. The header displays in a distinct category color to help you identify the category for the assignment. To edit assignment details, click the assignment header. Assignment detail. Click the assignment detail icon to open the detail page for the assignment. Enter comment codes and free text comments for each student. If using Schoology, continue to enter grades in Schoology and sync to TAC. To return to the gradebook, click the gradebook icon. Publish. The green oval in assignment detail indicates the assignment and scores are published to HAC. Mass update scores. The Mass update score icon lets you update scores for multiple students. If you use this option, you will no longer be able to sync grades in Schoology. It has the following options. 1. Update scores. Enter a value in the Update Scores field to assign the value to all students without scores. You can also select to override existing scores with the entered value. 2. Clear all scores. Click Apply to clear all scores for this assignment. 3. Import assessment, not being used by Northside. Note, if an assignment needs to be added, make sure you are in single mode. If lines are displayed in a cell or group of cells, scores cannot be entered in these cells. Score cells are shaded if the gradebook is displaying multiple classes for a period, and the assignment is not from the student's class. Also, score cells are shaded if a student was not enrolled in the class on the assignment's due date, and TAC is configured to not permit entering scores for assignments prior to a student's enrollment. Entering grades. To access the grade section, click the gradebook icon in My Classes pane or hover over Gradebook tab and select Entry. Click in the column for a specific assignment. Use the keyboard to enter grades. First and second grade teachers use an ESNU or numeric grade to enter student scores for an assignment. The percentage of each grade will be averaged together to determine a student's average. For calculation purposes, the letter grades will be calculated E 95%, S 82%, N 72%, and U 69%. You may enter letter grades, numeric grades, or both if you prefer. The grades will be converted to a letter grade on the interim progress report or report card. Third through fifth grade teachers use a numerical grade to enter the student's score for the assignment. Use the following codes as alternate grades. Use EX for excuse grades. These grades will not count in the student average. Use INC for incomplete grades. These grades will not count in the student's average. Use MSG for missing grades. These grades will count as 0 in the student's average. Do not use I or NG for a grade. These entries will cause the final grade to report as an I or NG. Press Enter on the keyboard to navigate down to the next student and enter their corresponding grade. Repeat for all students. The black corner indicates the score has not been saved. If autosave is turned on, the black corner will disappear after a few seconds. If not, click Save on the Gradebook toolbar once all grades have been entered. Grade details. To access the grade details, right-click the grade box. Enter score comments. Comments will show on HAC by default. Edit grading scale is disabled. View attendance. Feature work does not work in elementary gradebook. Score history. View complete history of the student's grade. Note, a blue vertical bar separates assignments through today's date from assignments due in the future. Only grades to the left of the blue bar are calculated in the student's current average. Pillars of character and conference promotion. Use this page to enter grades for all students in a competency group. This page displays the students in the group, the competencies assigned to the group, and the mark types associated with each competency. The marks entered on this page will be reported on the students' report cards for the selected run or marking period. From the TAC homepage, click on the Pillars of Character or Conference and Promotion competency. If needed, click the Change icon to change the competency or marking period. Click to switch between Grid View and List View. Use List View to enter grades for a single student. This view allows you to focus on a single student and consider the student's progress in all of their competencies within the group. Use Grid View to enter grades for all students in a competency group. Some competencies default to S and check marks. Make edits to grades as needed or add new grades. Click Save. Reports. There are predefined reports available in the gradebook. From any course, select Actions, Reports on the toolbar. Select Desired Report from the drop-down menu. A pop-up window will appear. Follow the prompts. Click Run. If prompted, choose Open. The report will run and display in PDF format. See your screen for print or download options. Some reports will display an option to download the report in Excel. If you are unable to see the report, select Home on the navigation bar. Scroll down to the Reports pane. Printable Gradebook Report. This report displays a printable view of the gradebook for a class. Select the following information to include on the printed gradebook. From the chosen course, select Actions Reports on the toolbar. Select the printable gradebook from the drop-down menu. A pop-up will appear. Click Run. Student Detail Report. This report lists the assignments by due date. For each assignment, the report lists total points, student score, class average, and description. Additionally, the report can include a signature line. From the chosen course, select Actions Reports on the toolbar. Select Student Detail Report from the drop-down menu. A pop-up window will appear. Select Show Class Averages and Show Signature Line. Click Run. Student Roster Report. This report displays a printable view of the gradebook to use as a student roster for a class. From the chosen course, select Action Reports on the toolbar. Select Printable Gradebook from the drop-down menu. A pop-up will appear. Select Roster Only. If you would like to have blank columns available to take note or record of information, select Grid and then select the number of columns per page you would like. Click Run. Additional resources. Calendar. The calendar feature can be formatted with classroom assignments and activities to allow students and their guardians to view the information in HAP. From the Class Management tab, select Calendar. Select Hide or Display to filter the menu to access assignments and/or events. Select the left or right triangle to display the previous or next time period. Select Display Calendar to view day, week, or month. Select Add a Calendar Event to add an event using the Event Detail pop-up. Subject, dates, and times are required fields when adding an event to the calendar. To add events to HAC, select the Publish Flag checkbox. At least one course period is required to add an event to the calendar. Click Save. Create a class seating chart using an interactive program. You can arrange students into any designer grid. At this time, you cannot add student photos. Hover over Class Management on the navigation toolbar and select Seating Chart. To change classes or date, click the Change button. A pop-up window will appear with a list of classes. Select Class and Date. Select the Settings icon on the Seating Chart toolbar. Select Grid Blocks as the layout for your seating chart. Enter the number of rows and columns you would like to use to organize your class seating chart. Student Options allows you to select the sort you would like to use to add your students to the seating chart. Select Close. Add students to your seating chart. Click on the Add All Students button to add all your students based on your sort chosen in the settings. You can also drag and drop students individually into the seating chart. Rearrange the students by dragging them and placing them in a new seat. Delete placed students by dragging them to the Unplaced Students pane. Select the Save icon on the seating chart toolbar. To print, select the Print icon on the seating chart toolbar. Note, students who are yellow are marked tardy in attendance and students who are red are marked absent in attendance. To send an email, hover over Class Management on the navigation toolbar and select Email. Choose your recipient by selecting To in the email box. In Send To, TAC defaults to both. Select the drop-down to choose only students or guardians. Note, Guardian 1 email will be the email address populated when Guardian is selected. On the left, select a checkbox that corresponds with the class you want to send the email to. Select All or Some and click Close. To view the recipients, click on the plus icon in the class chosen. Guardian names may or may not be listed according to the Send To selection. Note, elementary is recommended to select only period 2 to avoid multiple emails sent. Fill in your email, click Send. Find a copy of your sent email in the Report section of your home screen.